Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to make a video on working out during Ramadan and how to go about your nutrition. So a lot of people ask me, what is the best time to go work out in Ramadan? And it's really going to depend on your routine. But for most people that work like 9 to 5 or like 8 to 4, I would recommend you go work out right after iftar. So iftar will be your pre-workout meal, and eat something very light. So for example, I have like a very light protein shake and some kind of fruit, and I go work out right afterwards. So not only does this help you with making healthy choices for iftar, because now you cannot eat those oily foods, the oily samosas and all that, because you can't eat that heavy and go work out. So I usually have like a shake. So here I got these overnight oats. It's got 20 grams of protein, some healthy carbs, and you could just drink this. So here in like a shaker cup, you just make it the night before, and it's very quick, very light on your stomach. So I would drink this and then go to the gym. And also I would recommend to sip on some electrolytes, because all day long you haven't had any water, and your electrolytes level are down. So when you drink something like this, any kind of electrolytes you have, I like these because it's got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. It really helps you replenish those electrolytes, because you've been dehydrated all day long. So I like to sip on the electrolytes, have the shake, and hit the gym right away. The only issue with this routine is if you have like a family party or a gathering for iftar, it's going to be very hard for you to go right afterwards. So on those days, I like to go to the gym before. And yeah, it's kind of hard to do it, but surprisingly, I had the same strength as I would afterwards. And you just gotta push through it. So I would go work out like 2 hours or an hour before iftar. So when I come back home, I can eat right away. So some days I also do that too, either before iftar, and then if I don't have anything going on, I would just go right after iftar. I know a lot of people go after tarawih, and personally I don't like to do that, because usually like tarawih ends at like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and by the time you're done working out, showering, eating, it's already like midnight or even 1 a.m. And you only have like 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours, then you have to get up again for suhoor, and then after suhoor you probably get like two more hours of sleep before you have to get up for work. So you're only getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and that might not be enough for a lot of people. So that's why I like to go after iftar, so that way I can sleep in more, get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You really have to plan accordingly. So like for example, after iftar, I already take another meal with me to the gym and my clothes for tarawih. So right after the workout, I'll eat my meal, I'll get dressed in the gym for tarawih, and then I head to tarawih and then come back, eat another meal. So when you start planning everything accordingly, you can get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep with no problem. And guys, let me know in the comments, what time do you guys plan on going to the gym in the month of Ramadan? Next, I want to cover nutrition. So this is very important, because if you take a look at this, you only have 3 or 4 hours to eat, if you consider in the time you have to take out for the gym, for a tarawih, for sleep. So you have to get all your calories in within 3-4 hours. So it's very important you have to plan out your meals, so you get all your daily calories in. For example, I have a quick meal for iftar, that's my pre-workout, and then I take my post-workout meal, which is like a shake or some kind of like a protein bar, that's for post-workout right after the gym. And as I drive to tarawih, that's when I eat that meal. And then right after tarawih, I have my big meal, like chicken and rice, and something else with it too, to get most of my calories. And then I have another meal for suhoor, which is usually like eggs or like yogurt or something very quick, because it's light on my stomach, so I can sleep right away after that, and it doesn't take that long to prepare it. Like just take the yogurt out the fridge, eat it right away. Or I'll have like oats again, like so simple, just drink it down. It's like 300 calories, 20 grams of protein, and then have some kind of fruit with it as well. So when you start planning these things ahead of time, it's really going to help you get those calories in, and also not affect your sleep, because if you have something so heavy, you might not be able to sleep right away, and that could really hinder your progress. So after tarawih, when I have my meal, I go to sleep at like 11 p.m. and I get up at like 4 a.m. So I'm already getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and then I sleep like 2-3 hours after suhoor. So I try to get the 7 hours sleep, and then I'll nap again in the middle of the day if I need to. And another thing I want to cover is losing muscle. So don't worry about losing muscle. It's actually very hard to lose muscle if you're eating properly and training hard. So I still train the same intensity as I would if I was not fasting, and I'm still getting the same calories. So as long as you stay on top of your nutrition and work out, you shouldn't see any muscle loss. Again, sleep will play a huge role here. So a lot of people think it's the lack of food or not enough water, that they're seeing like signs in the gym that losing strength or losing muscle, but it's actually your sleep. So if you don't sleep enough, you'll feel terrible at the gym. And it's not the fasting, you just need to sleep more. And I've done cuts in the past during Ramadan, and I've have never seen like any muscle loss or anything like that. Like people, if you lose some size, it might be because you're taking less carbs, because water follows carbs. So if you decrease your carbs a little bit, you lose water, and your overall size might decrease, but that does not mean you lost muscle. Don't take it too seriously, right? It's the month of Ramadan. Stay focused on your prayers, on Tarawih. Get in another gym, and like focus on other stuff throughout the night. You don't have to make it such a big deal. Like, what's gonna happen? It's only 1 month, so make the best out of it. And one more thing I totally forgot is if you take creatine, I would stop during this month, because you're not getting enough water throughout the day, and with a lack of water, you might get cramps or something. And like, you could take it if you want. I personally don't take it because I've had issues before. Because you're not drinking water, you have to drink like a gallon a day. So make sure you also get that too. Even if you're not taking creatine, make sure you drink enough water, but I would definitely not take creatine during Ramadan. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I hope these tips were helpful. I wish you and your family a blessed Ramadan, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.